Hello guys.
Hello,
My name is Jerry
I'm
Aiton
Veronica Aiton,
and together we are the Aitons family.
And welcome guys for today's video.
Yes.
Thank you very much for your continued support. Kindly subscribe to our channel. Kindly subscribe.
Subscribe.
Like, give us a thumbs up. Share, comment.
Yes.
Tell us anything good. So thank you for your continued support this far. So today's video, we are going to be talking, or I'm going to be asking my husband here some of the questions that we ladies maybe find it difficult to ask. Maybe when you're dating, saizi siwezi ogopa kumuuliza anything. But maybe when I was dating, ama when we were dating, there are some questions that you feel you would want to know but you don't know how to ask. So ana represent leo kamati ya all the guys. So utujibu kijua una represent
na msini crucify mkiona nimejibu vibaya.
So men,
kuja kwa comments.
Comment, tell us whether how he's answering them is the real way that the real answers that we should expect if we get the courage to ask.
Yes.
But saa hizi bado kuna hatujapata courage, ama wenye wako hapo bado hawajapata maybe hiyo courage ya kuuliza some of these things. So atatusaidia kuweza kuelewa how men think, ama how maybe atajaribu kutusaidia kuelewa tuna zile maswali zenye tunakuanga nazo tunajiuliza. Sawa. So welcome, comment and tell us whether you think it's helpful to you. Yes, so I'll just jump into the questions. So swali ya kwanza wa ladies ama girls wanajiulizanga, when you opt ama when you ask for a date. Of course mara mingi tunafikirianga ni men, but who should pay? Mkienda date. Okay, acha hata niache kuiput ikiwa the first date. But wakati mnaenda date, hizo dates, maybe mmeenda 4, 5, hivyo 6. Who should be paying for those dates?
For the date, if I'm the one who invited you for a date, I'll definitely pay. If it's you who invited me for the date, you need to make sure that you pay.
And the first date?
The first date, I've said again, it depends with who asked for the date.
But the first date, a lady can ask. I'm just trying to think out loud.
There are ladies who will request, why don't you take me for a date? Yeah. So maybe the reason I'm not taking you out for a date, I don't have the means maybe to take you out, but you can be having the means. Why don't you tag me along? There's nothing bad about that. Anyone who invites the other for the date should pay. Don't invite a man and think it's guaranteed that they will pay.
Asikuje kama yeye anataka kubaiwa.
Yes.
But okay, is it wise maybe hata as a lady hata kama umeambiwa upelekwe, is it wise that they should, both of you unafaa kucontribute maybe kasama?
Yeah, if it's an agreement, then you can agree maybe to contribute each one of you depending on where you are standing. And a date should not be just about love. It could be a business date, it could be a work date,
but saizi we are talking
about relationship. Yes. So relationship, it's about now the mutual agreement, depending on what either of you would agree. Yeah.
Okay guys, tell us kama amejibu how it's supposed to be. Tell us kama amewaangusha ama amewarepresent vilivyo. So ingine,
yes.
The other question, as ladies maybe tu anajiuliza when they are dating ama when they are in that season ya courtship, do men believe in love ama do men fall in love?
Men, I think they are believers of love, and men surely fall in love, but according to the Bible and the understanding from the biblical perspective, the reason I'm putting up the biblical perspective is because that's what I believe in. So, biblically, the Bible says Christ advises men to love their wives as Christ loved the church. To women, they are told to submit. It's easy for a woman to fall in love than a man to fall in love. Men do fall in love, but it's easier the other way around. Okay? Men are first attracted. As you continue, they fall in love. Yes.
Okay, so it's hard for you then. We can say ni ngumu kwenyu fall in love.
Sure. And we first get that physical attraction first. Maybe I meet you, you smell nice. Maybe you wear your makeup perfectly. So I get attracted. Maybe your dressing code, man. It's what attracts me to you. Maybe your physical features, it's what is attracting me to you first. Then later, as we continue, I start now fixing in the love issue.
Okay, so first of all,
we first get attracted. Yes.
Physically.
Yeah. With what we are moved with what we can be able to see. Yes.
Okay. So it's funny because that's the other question I wanted to ask.
Okay.
What attracts you to a girl? But I guess you have explained.
Yeah.
Maybe the physical, the how the outlook, how she
yeah
looks,
also men also get attracted intellectually. You realize, hey, this girl is too smart, and that's what I would want. I want to date such a person. I want to fall in love with such a person. So we get first attracted with what we can be able to see.
Okay, so it's not necessarily the appearance, also the the smartness of the
lady. So either way, depending on where you are standing.
Okay. Okay, so another question that ladies do ask themselves, maybe when they are dating men, do men prefer a lady who wears makeup ama a lady who is just natural? Yes.
That one is relative, again, from one person to another. Most people would prefer different things. There are those ones who prefer women who wear makeup. There are those ones who prefer women without makeup. So I think that one is depends from who's standing where. Yeah.
So it's different to different men.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There are guys, they'll not date you if you're not wearing makeup. If you're not wearing high heels, if you're not wearing short dresses, you see. And there are ones who will date you for not wearing all that. Yeah.
Okay. So kwa hiyo ni it depends with the person.
Yeah, it depends.
Okay. So also according to you, what is according to you guys, what is the perfect date? Yani ile ya kwanza, what munasemanga iko perfect based on what? What can happen for you to think that date, the first date, was perfect to you?
Personally, to me, I'll answer like me, and let
But
all the other
you are
men.
representing
Yes,
men.
but I want to give this answer. The perfect date is that one that you get into a much more deeper conversation. Your conversation is able to hold water. You know, there are people you take for a date, and all that makes sense is the food. You see, they forget the person sitting across the table is a human being, and they want to know you, not just your name. They want to know you. They want to know what you do for a living. They want to know how was your growing up like, and all that. So for me, a deeper conversation is more assuring that we can have another date than just the food, the drinks, the merry. No. Okay. That one will be petty for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you're not planning to go for another date. You have already passed that, right?
No. I can take you for a date.
Yes, a date, but ile a first one, you know, you're answering it as you.
Yeah, for the first one, you really need to define what you want in that date, and that date make sure it is productive, not just a pastime. That one will be a waste of time.
Okay. So according to what you are saying,
Yes.
you're saying that for a date, the first date to be perfect, you have to maybe get into maybe those deeper conversations.
Yes.
But remember, you are getting to know this person. How can you start to go deeper the first date? Maybe huyu mtu hata hamuja, it's the first date you are meeting. For example, those guys who meet online, so wana agree, let us meet. You are meeting the first time. How is it possible mwanze to get maybe into deeper conversations?
Now, that's where a lot of people go wrong. When you are dating someone, when you are taking someone for a date, you want to know them more. You want to know them better. There's maybe a part of them that you really want to get clearly. Is it business? Is it a relationship, or whatever it is? So when you go for a date, you need to make sure you ask questions, and and also it's good to ask, try to understand or to know the answers, so that maybe you can be able to clear the air. For example, if it's a romantic date, maybe you want to know if this person is dating. You see, that one will help you maybe to arrange for another date. But if this person was dating and was just there to pass time, you see, that's where things go wrong. It's good to ask questions and build a conversation out of those questions. Don't just hold up. Ask questions, whatever you want to know. You know, it's a date. Even if you guys don't meet up again, you'll have maybe known something, and you'll go in peace knowing that you ask all the questions you wanted to ask. So it's very important to make sure that you get into those deeper conversations, asking questions, and those questions must make sure that they are also targeted questions, so that you get to understand what you want to know. Yeah.
Okay, so okay, one thing maybe I have learned from that explanation is, okay, sometimes it depends also with different people, because there are those who may not feel comfortable opening up the first date. But according to how you have put it, saying that it's important to know, maybe to ask those questions instead of holding them in, because maybe if you guys are serious, you would know in the first date. If you are not serious, you still know that maybe this is not what I expected,
it's not heading
this
anywhere.
is not what I want, and also hamutawastiana time. So I guess that's fair. Another question maybe we usually ask ourselves, ama ladies, those who are still dating, ask themselves is, do guys mind how a girl dresses? Do you mind how maybe a girl dresses? There are those who maybe like long dresses. There are those who like short dresses. There are those who don't like tight dresses or clothes. So do you mind how a girl dresses?
That's on a first date?
No, when you are getting to know
or
each
when
other.
you're getting to know each other.
Yes, do you really mind?
And I said, as we began, I said, men, there's something that attracts a man to a lady, and that one might be maybe the mode of dressing. Maybe the guy loves ladies who dress in long gown dresses and or very short dresses. Now I think on that one, again, it will depend, because if this person minds the way you dress, they will not even date you, because maybe they can be stereotype maybe your kind of dressing, but I think the dressing should not be an issue, because you see, now dressing is something people can change. Fashion comes and goes, but I think if it's an issue of style, that's their style, I think it's very important and it's very clear that we really need to respect that, because that's who they are, that's how they want to be identified, you see. So the issue of dressing, I think for me, should not be an issue, or it's not a big deal, but again, it depends. So based on the same thing that we say, that people are attracted to different things, so it will be upon you as a man to choose.
Okay.
Yes.
So okay, I'm also getting that it might not be an issue depending with the person.
Yes.
But I believe if it's an issue to that person,
yes,
maybe communication, maybe you tell the lady, maybe I would
prefer you wearing this or that.
Can you try this?
Yes.
Or you buy
you
her
just
bring it to her.
Be suggestive.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I guess it's an agreement. That should be the reason why not.
Yeah, not to date someone.
Yes.
Sure. That's petty too.
So another question maybe we ladies do ask themselves is, when you don't like a girl or you're not interested, what do you do? If you're not interested in a lady, what do?
You ghost them.
You ghost them.
Wow, you just block them. Yes. Okay. They call, you don't pick. They text, you don't reply. Wow. You know, a girl, even if it's you, just to know this guy is not interested anymore. Or maybe even if they're picking or they're texting, you realize the tone has changed. That's when you know that this guy is not really interested in me, and don't waste a lot of time there. There are better guys out there. They are waiting for you.
Okay. Yeah. What if you had shown interest there before? So why should you misguide this lady?
But priorities changes.
Okay.
And that's why we've said, when you go to a date, ask deep questions. Don't be shallow. Just imagine you did not ask questions. Maybe this guy was interested in you because of your talk, of your how you look, your figure, you see, and then realize you wear those supporting kind of I don't know how they are called, but those stuff. When when the guys realize you are just wearing those things, you are not natural, you see their interest will really go down, and they will stop pursuing you because whatever they were after, it's not there anymore. So it's very important to realize that this is what I want, and this is the guy I would want, so that when you are dating them or you're getting into a conversation with them, you are able to understand, are we here for a short time? Are we here for just the dates, the coffees, or are we here, we are trying to build a relationship? Yes.
Okay, so another question, maybe the two last questions.
Okay.
So, do you like staying in touch, maybe throughout the day? Maybe you communicate throughout the day. Do you like that? Maybe you can text, you can call.
Maybe the lady
just
calling.
check up.
You know, one thing I've learned, when the relationship is still fresh, still young, people will always find time to text, to call, and communicate. But as the relationship progresses and goes through the cycles of relationship, you realize that that time is no longer there. People become busy with other things, and this is what men are. And if I answer this wrongly, kindly, men, you are allowed to come to the comment section and maybe try to also help. I know there'll be a lot of many people reading this. You realize that men are hunters. After getting, sometimes now their focus changes to other things. As a hunter, when you're hunting an antelope, you are focused on the antelope. Tomorrow, after catching an antelope and you take it home, tomorrow when you come and you start pursuing a rabbit or a squirrel, you focus on the squirrel. You realize men after this, after the relationship they have cemented, maybe they have dated you, now they have married you, you are staying together, they will not be in touch very much, because they are now focusing on other things. They are focusing on how they are going to raise a family. So for them, that one may not click as much as women would want. So I think women should try as much as possible. A wise woman will try as much as possible to make sure once in a while to throw in a text, throw in a DM, just slide in his DM and leave a message there. Or you can decide just to during lunch break or tea break, kindly you can call, just say, I just wanted to know how you're doing. Just keep that conversation. And also, men, take it as an initiative, because this one will make sure that your relationship or your the level of relationship you're enjoying with this person is very, very solid. So keep the conversation, because conversations or communication is what kills most of relationships. Yes.
Okay, so and okay, the last question is,
yes,
do you get annoyed when ladies or girls take too long to prepare? Do you get annoyed?
Most of the time, but I believe also some men who take some time grooming themselves.
More than ladies.
Yes, even more than ladies. So I think it should be a mutual understanding, whereby if you think you get late, you can try to assist them, maybe in doing a few things, so that they can create more time to prepare. They will just use the same time to prepare, actually, because if they are your lady, if it's your first lady or your fiancé, they are doing all that for you. Okay, they don't want you to look like you're not putting in an effort, so they're doing that one for you. So you should try to help in a few things here and there, maybe in the house chores. Maybe they were doing something in the house, they were trying to make sure that, maybe if you have children, they were trying to fix the children. And maybe if they're taking too long, try to help so that they can create more time. Use the same time, but you have helped, and both of you will be ready at the same time, and you'll be able to go wherever you are going, even if it's a date or maybe going somewhere for an appointment, without getting angry. Okay, so if you try to do that, that one will be useful.
Okay.
Yes.
I know I said it's the last question, but there's this one I have seen.
Okay.
What do you think about period when you hear a girl is going through the cycle? You men, how do you take it? What comes into your mind?
Some men, I think, will take it differently from the others. But I think from where I'm standing is that it shows that your woman is healthy. It shows that your woman is a real woman. And that one, I think it's a period where you need to really support them through that period, because it can be an emotional period. And I know it's time whereby as a relationship, you need to find more time to have a different way of bonding with each other and having a great intimacy that may not be necessarily sexual at that period of time.
Okay.
Yes.
So thank you for those answers. You have really tried.
Thank you so much. And guys, if I've really tried, just kindly go on the comment section and comment whatever your input you would want to add. Whatever I was answering or saying is not the final answers. You too, you are allowed to contribute. And also, maybe I think the next time we should take this one higher.
Yes.
And also hear what women, the question men ask themselves.
Yes.
Yes.
So thank you very much,
Thank
guys.
you.
Kindly support by subscribing, ask questions, or comment. Penye umesikia hajajibu, maybe haja explain deeply, kindly try to help us understand.
Yes.
Also, you can still add, maybe kuna kitu ameacha, still add on the comment section.
Yes.
So thank you so much. Kindly you. subscribe and share and like.
Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for the love that you are showing us. And kindly this week, let's push it to 100 subscribers, guys. Subscribe. Don't just watch without subscribing. It's free to subscribe, and I know that you're going to do so in 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Subscribe. Get your friends and your relatives, your loved ones to subscribe to this channel. This is a family channel, and we know that the content we have for you guys, you will enjoy, and we know at the end of the day a family out there will be inspired. Yes.
So thank you from us.
Yes. It's a wrap. Bye bye.